right, listen up, you travel junkies. Are you ready for an adventure? Because today, we're diving headfirst into the heart of the USA. We're talking about the most incredible, the most iconic, the most I can't believe this is in my own backyard places this country has to offer. We're talking coast to coast, mountains to beaches, bustling cities to quiet escapes. If you've got wanderlust, this is your cure. This is the ultimate bucket list, people. The top 10 places you absolutely have to see in the United States. And trust me, I know a thing or two about traveling. We're not talking about some boring brochure-style vacation here. We're talking about real experiences, breathtaking views, and stories you'll be telling for years to come. So buckle up, grab your passport, and get ready to explore. This is going to be epic. First up, we're hitting the ground running in the city that never sleeps, New York City. This concrete jungle is a whirlwind of energy, a melting pot of cultures. We're talking Times Square, baby, those dazzling lights, the billboards that stretch stories high. And don't forget Central Park, that green oasis in the middle of all the madness. New York is a place where dreams are made, where anything is possible. Now let's talk food, because New York is a foodie's paradise. We're talking about pizza, bagels, street meat that will blow your mind. Don't even get me started on the cheesecake. You haven't lived until you've had a slice of New York pizza, thin crust, foldable, with just the right amount of grease. And the bagels, man, they're like fluffy clouds of deliciousness. You can find any kind of food you can imagine in this city, from Michelin-star restaurants to hole-in-the-wall gems. It's a smorgasbord of flavors, a culinary adventure waiting to happen. So come hungry, my friends, because New York City is ready to feed your soul. From the East Coast, we're heading west to the City of Angels, Los Angeles. This is where dreams are made, or at least that's what they say in Hollywood. And let's be real, there's a certain magic to this place. The sunshine, the palm trees, the whole vibe just screams California dreamin'. You can't come to LA without experiencing the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's cheesy, it's touristy, but hey, it's iconic. Seeing those stars on the sidewalk, the names of legends etched in stone, it's a trip. And then there's the beach, man. The Pacific Ocean, stretching out as far as the eye can see. The sound of the waves crashing, the smell of salt air. It's enough to make you forget all your worries. Los Angeles is a city of contrasts. It's got glitz and glamour, but it's also got a laid-back bohemian side. It's a city that's constantly evolving, constantly reinventing itself. But Los Angeles isn't just about Hollywood and beaches. There's so much more to this city than meets the eye. We're talking world-class museums, incredible art scenes, and some of the best food in the country. You've got to check out the Getty Center, this insane museum with breathtaking views of the city. And the Griffith Observatory, man. Talk about a view. You can see the whole city from up there, the lights twinkling like a million stars. And let's not forget about the food scene. LA is a melting pot of cultures, and that's reflected in the food. Mexican, Korean, Ethiopian, you name it, Louisiana's got it. Los Angeles is a city that will surprise you. It's a city that's full of life, full of energy, full of possibilities. All right, we're talking natural wonders, jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring stuff. We gotta talk about the Grand Canyon. It's like the earth split open to show off its layers. You stand on the edge, look down, and it's just this vast abyss. It messes with your scale, you know? Birds look like tiny specks against this massive canvas. It's not just the size, it's the colors, man. Layers of red, orange, brown, carved by centuries of wind and water. You can see the history of the planet in those rocks. Makes you feel really small in the best way possible. Now I know what you're thinking. Casey, I've seen the pictures, I've seen the postcards, what else is there? Listen, pictures don't do this place justice. You have to experience the scale, the depth, the sheer immensity of it firsthand. It's like staring into the face of time itself. And it's not just about standing at the rim and taking selfies. You can camp down there, hike along the rim, even take a helicopter ride for a bird's eye view. I'm telling you, the Grand Canyon is an adventure waiting to happen. It's a reminder that the world is full of these incredible places, these natural wonders that just blow your mind. So get out there, explore, get lost in the vastness of it all. And if you ever find yourself at the edge of the Grand Canyon, take a moment, breathe it in, and let it remind you of the power and beauty of this planet. Okay, from the vastness of the Grand Canyon, we're jumping to a different kind of epic Washington, D.C. This place is a living, breathing history book. It's where the story of America gets written, debated, argued about, and ultimately, hopefully, shaped for the better. You walk these streets and you're walking in the footsteps of presidents, activists, revolutionaries. You can practically feel the weight of their decisions, their struggles, their triumphs. It's heavy, man, but it's also inspiring. You've got the White House, this symbol of power and leadership, standing tall for centuries. Then there's the Lincoln Memorial, that solemn giant overlooking the reflecting pool, reminding us of the fight for equality. Every corner you turn, there's another monument, another museum, another piece of history whispering its story. And it's not just about politics and history, even though that's a big part of it. DC has this energy, this buzz, that comes from being at the center of it all. It's a city full of ambition, of ideas, of people trying to make a difference. You've got world-class museums like the Smithsonian, showcasing everything from space exploration to American art. You've got amazing food from all over the world, reflecting the diversity of the people who call this city home. DC is a reminder that history isn't just something you read about in textbooks. It's alive, it's evolving, and it's happening all around us. It's a challenge to think about the future we're building, the legacy we're leaving behind. All right, buckle up because we're about to get wild. Yellowstone National Park. This place is like stepping onto another planet. It's raw, it's untamed, and it's a constant reminder of the power of nature. We're talking geysers shooting boiling water hundreds of feet in the air. We're talking bubbling mud pots, steaming hot springs, and bison roaming free like they own the place. It's like the earth is letting off steam, and it's mesmerizing. You can practically feel the heat beneath your feet, the raw energy of the earth bubbling just below the surface. And the smell? It's like nothing else, this mix of sulfur and pine needles and pure, unfiltered wilderness. But Yellowstone isn't just about geysers and hot springs. This place is teeming with wildlife. We're talking grizzly bears, wolves, elk, bison, all just living their best lives in this incredible ecosystem. It's a reminder that there are still places on this planet where nature rules. You can hike through pristine forests, camp under the stars, and witness nature's raw beauty firsthand. It's an experience that stays with you, makes you realize how small we are in the grand scheme of things. And that's the thing about Yellowstone, it makes you think. It makes you appreciate the power of nature, the delicate balance of life, and the importance of protecting these wild spaces for generations to come. All right, we're diving headfirst into the soul of America, the birthplace of jazz, the home of Mardi Gras, New Orleans. This city is alive with a pulse you can feel through the cobblestone streets and hear echoing from every balcony. Wander through the French Quarter, grab a beignet at Café du Monde, powdered sugar all over your face. It's part of the experience. The smell of Cajuns spices the sound of street performers blowing their hearts out on saxophones, the vibrant colors of the buildings. It's a constant party for your senses. Now, everyone knows about Bourbon Street, and yeah, it's an experience. But to really get a taste of New Orleans, you gotta venture beyond the neon lights. Hop on a streetcar, those old-school trolleys, and head out to the Garden District. Imagine this, sprawling mansions with balconies overlooking streets shaded by ancient oak trees. It's like stepping back in time, but with a New Orleans twist. And don't even get me started on the food. We're talking gumbo, jambalaya, po' boys overflowing with fried goodness. Your taste buds won't know what hit them. Look, New Orleans is more than just a city, it's a feeling. It gets under your skin, into your soul, and stays with you long after you leave. It's an experience everyone should have at least once, trust me. All right, buckle up because we're heading south to the Sunshine State, to a city that's basically one giant beach party, Miami. This place is all about that vibrant energy, that Latin flair, that feeling of endless summer. We're talking turquoise waters, White sand beaches stretching as far as the eye can see, palm trees swaying in the breeze. It's the postcard perfect image of paradise. But Miami's got more to offer than just stunning coastline. Cruise down Ocean Drive and you'll be transported back to the 1930s with those pastel-colored Art Deco buildings, vintage cars cruising by, and that unmistakable Miami vibe. It's a city that knows how to have a good time, whether you're soaking up the sun, dancing till dawn, or indulging in some seriously delicious Cuban food. Look, Miami's beaches are legendary, I get it. But this city's got layers, like an onion, but way more fun. Take a trip to Wynwood Walls, a neighborhood transformed into an open-air art gallery. We're talking massive murals, colorful graffiti, street art that'll blow your mind. It's a visual feast, and the perfect place to snap some Instagram-worthy shots. Then there's Little Havana, the heart of Cuban culture in Miami. Imagine the smell of strong coffee, the sound of dominoes clacking, the rhythm of salsa music filling the air. It's like stepping into another world, and you'll want to savor every minute of it. Miami is a melting pot of cultures, a city that never sleeps, and a place where anything is possible. So grab your swimsuit, your dancing shoes, and get ready for an unforgettable experience. All right, we're switching gears, trading in the beaches and cityscapes for something a little different. Asheville, North Carolina. Nestled in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains, this town is a breath of fresh air. Imagine this: rolling hills covered in lush forests, the crisp mountain air filling your lungs, the sound of rushing waterfalls in the distance. It's the kind of place that makes you want to slow down, breathe deep, and just be present. But don't mistake its laid-back vibe for boring. Asheville is a haven for artists, musicians, and anyone who appreciates good craft beer. Seriously, this town takes its beer seriously. We're talking microbreweries on every corner, each one with its own unique flavor and atmosphere. You could spend a whole week here just doing a brewery tour, and I wouldn't judge you one bit. Now, Asheville's got this cool bohemian vibe. You can feel it in the air, in the independent shops, the art galleries showcasing local talent, the live music spilling out onto the streets. It's a place where creativity thrives. And then there's the Biltmore Estate. Imagine a sprawling mansion straight out of a fairy tale, complete with manicured gardens, a winery, and more history than you can shake a stick at. It's like stepping back in time, but with better wine. Look, Asheville is the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. It's a place to reconnect with nature, discover unique art and music, and just chill out with a cold one in hand. If you're looking for a destination that's both relaxing and inspiring, Asheville is calling your name. Trust me, you won't regret answering. All right, we're getting close to the end of this list, but trust me, we're saving some of the best for last. Number 9, you're looking at an American icon, a global symbol, the Statue of Liberty. You can't tell the story of America without mentioning this copper giantess. I remember the first time I saw her up close. My family and I took the ferry over to Liberty Island, and man, I was floored. Seeing this symbol of hope and freedom, it kind of hits you in the feels, you know? I'm talking a serious calf workout, but the view from the top, worth every step. It's not just a tourist trap, all right? The Statue of Liberty represents something real. It's a reminder that America, for all its flaws, is a place where people from all over can come to chase their dreams. Now, the statue itself, it's a masterpiece. Designed by the French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, this thing is massive. We're talking 305 feet tall. It's a marvel of engineering. And don't even get me started on the symbolism. The torch, the tablet, the broken chains at her feet, every detail tells a story. It's a story about freedom, about opportunity, about breaking free from oppression. And it's not just about America either. The Statue of Liberty, she welcomes everyone. It's a beacon of hope for people all over the world, a symbol that anything is possible. And that's something we all need to be reminded of sometimes, right? So, if you're ever in New York City, do yourself a favor and take the trip out to Liberty Island. See Lady Liberty for yourself. I promise, it's an experience you won't forget. All right, we've made it to our final destination. San Francisco, baby. This city is something else. And what better place to start than the Golden Gate Bridge? It's more than just a bridge, it's an icon. Walking or biking across it is a rite of passage. Wind in your hair, looking out at the bay, Alcatraz in the distance, breathtaking. And then there's Alcatraz, the infamous former prison island. Taking a ferry over there, listening to the stories of the inmates who were locked up there, it's chilling, man. But it's also a fascinating glimpse into a dark chapter of American history. But don't worry, San Francisco isn't all history and landmarks. This city knows how to have a good time. From the bustling nightlife of the Mission District to the quirky shops of Haight-Ashbury, there's something for everyone here. And the food scene, forget about it. San Francisco is a foodie's paradise. You've got Michelin-starred restaurants, hole-in-the-wall taquerias, and everything in between. Trust me, you won't go hungry here. So there you have it. San Francisco, a city that truly has it all. It's a place where you can experience history, culture, and adventure all in one place. If you're looking for an unforgettable American experience, this is it. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 places to visit in the United States. From bustling cities to natural wonders, this country has something for everyone. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to pack my bags and hit the road. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more travel inspiration. And be sure to let me know in the comments which destination you're most excited to visit. Until next time, keep exploring.